do you get it so that Roach follows like the road without me having
Just
to
hold
move my
shift.
mouse? Okay, that doesn't work for me. Never mind, it works for me. It didn't work last time I played.
You might have gotten stuck in one of the other, like, gallop tiers.
Oh, he just almost jumped off a cliff.
just there to keep you on your toes.
Yep. Can't let them know my next move.
Massimo said he'll look around at work tomorrow for a position for me.
Nice. What happens if Roach gets too scared, do you know?
It's never happened to me, because you can just cast the spell. Just hit Q and you don't need to worry about it ever.
Let's see.
Then it automatically like picks the spell and everything, so it's literally just a button press and he'll never get too feared.
Come on.
I don't get what the point of the stamina meter is for him if he takes so long to deplete it and it regenerates so quickly.
It's just for spells.
Ah.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka.
Oh, I was adding my
Boots and went in the
I
water.
was replacing
Probably wanted to cover
my
his trail.
previous position, or I was on my resume. I was replacing the grocery store position with the work I've
Took off his
done
boots and went in the
with,
water.
through my father.
Probably wanted to cover his trail.
And one of the drop-down menus hovers over the back button, and my mouse double-clicked, and I lost it all.
Jesus.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
What the? Should have seen that coming.
Lost his boots in the rush. Lost his boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Oh, what the?
Shut up, fight.
That's so stupid. I'm so bad at combat in Witcher.
I'm going a spell-based build, and combat is pretty easy for me because I just need to throw down my super high damage spell and then spam the shield and just wait for the turrets to just kill everybody.
Lost his
It's
boots in
the
rush.
secondary version of the purple spell, and it does so much damage, and I can just create little turrets and then use shield to tank everything else. But you're not going with the signs, so you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm actually doing everything but signs. Alchemy and combat.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to
I
escape.
thought signs would be a lot less powerful than I'm finding them to be.
Maybe that changes by late game, I don't know. Jesus, man.
But I guess the main thing is, if I were only using the flame spell for damage, then that would not be very effective on the people that aren't vulnerable to flame. But the using the purple spell, which is usually just the spell that you only use against wraiths, but the secondary version makes it damage. Using that for damage is really effective. Which
That's
I
the one
didn't
that just
expect.
stuns?
No, it's the one that slows. But then you upgrade it, and then it turns into little turrets that shoot projectiles.
Something jumped out of the rushes.
Oh, and the projectiles like knock down arrows too, so I don't even need to worry about that. It's so fun. And I also love using the delusion ability to just stun someone, then walk up behind them with a heavy attack and just execute them. Because you get the massive damage bonus from behind, and heavy attacks go through armor. So even with the biggest of dudes, it just executes them.
What the?
So that's why once I get everything done with signs, I'm going to go into attacks and beef up the my heavy attacks, so I can keep executing folks.
Present to you.
So I really like the way they did consumables in the game, where you just need to craft them once and then it's all automatic afterwards, with just using alcohol to recraft everything for you.
lost his boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Not good.
I'm back. My brother gave me gummy sushi. It was like candy, but like in sushi format. It was interesting.
My brothers will never believe it.
And I think
Bleeding, but not
I
badly.
should probably only have
Surface
one
wound.
driving position on my resume, just so it doesn't take up too much space.
Yeah. Probably wise.
Tracks lead back to the village.
I know people said before for this driving stuff, because it's not important to only keep like one sentence to describe it,
Mm-hmm.
but I got some good sounding sentences. But yeah, still probably not worth it.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
A driver at Transportation and Delivery Inc. That's so vague.
You transported and delivered in an
I know.
incorporated fashion.
I love how my father was just indecisive about what exactly he was going to do with the company initially, and when talking with the investor friend of his about it, they just wanted the thing that would give them the most options in the future. So transportation and delivery.
Fair
Nasty
enough.
wound.
What the fuck do you...
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer.
I not talk to a non-human? Sons of bitches all. And do... Listen, we can work this out, man to man.
Magpies and
Effectively
dwarves
communicate
might
with
be
team
great.
members to complete
Beat your...
delivery and transport jobs within scheduled timetables.
Calm down.
It's interesting how Geralt has Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah. No one really thinks about that.
Seems OP.
Was that in the show? Well,
No, actually.
There's the same drawback where it's like, oh, it doesn't work on the strong-willed, so
Yeah.
it doesn't ruin plot.
It also
They
doesn't
just-
work on that guy who only cares about Republican credits.
Of course. Oh, I forgot
Watto.
his name. Watto, yeah. I love how friendly Watto gets the next time, like when they go back to Tatooine. I love that part.
I just love
Like,
Watto,
the dude
man.
kept them as slaves, and he's like, hey. Yeah, like the prequels, especially compared to the Disney stuff.
You do like the prequels?
Yeah, I do.
I okay, good. I didn't hear your mic cut out, so I didn't hear if you said do or didn't.
Oh. And you think it's good that I do?
I like the prequels as well. I think they get a bad
man.
rap.
Yeah, definitely. Well, they get a bad rap because of Jar Jar. I despise Jar Jar. He makes, like, if Jar Jar wasn't there, the entire prequel series would be like or at least if he was toned down and not stupid ridiculous, he'd be like the entire series in the prequel would be 20% better across the board.
I don't think that's why people hate the prequels, though.
I think it's a strong part.
Up and at 'em.
Time to do HTML magic.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village.
It pulls up the pricing page. I'm just like, psych.
I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you...
No, Willis.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you.
Not what this is about, mate.
The forge was important to the garrison.
Harsh as punishment.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Alright, I finished another quest, but I'm still somehow only level 1.
A return custom.
Show me what you...
Yeah, the level gain is really slow, so I'm always behind many levels with the quests I do. For the most part.
I'm sure like every game, you'll just outrun it eventually.
Yeah. Just because it's balanced for people to not do quite every one of the quests,
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
I really sold a runestone by accident.
So long.
A return.
Show me what you got.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show...
Do you like only sell weapons and armor?
There's junk that's just for selling. I just clicked on something on the page and everything disappeared and I can't undo it.
Oh, so all junk is just for selling?
No, a lot of it's for crafting and disassembling.
Ah, then how do I know?
If it'll say in the description that it's for selling,
Ah.
and I just sell everything that says it's for selling.
I
Don't
see.
sell the things that say they're for. Some things will say that collectors, specialty collectors, are looking for them. Just save those up and then sell them to the
Okay.
collectors later. I have to restart.
Looking for a woman. Not like everyone.
2 schnapsies.
Finding her.
You look haggard.
Can we cut to the chase?
Yennefer or...
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfect.
How do you know
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a
and runs in?
it to Geralt.
Recognized.
To your health.
What do you do?
A mangy
Vagrant.
once a merchant of mirrors. The mad
You seen it?
deepest of pop.
Guessed it.
I
What do you know?
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that
Get to the point.
an Nilfgaardian
Where?
at their camp. She rode in there, dark of night.
Where to? Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got it.
Depends what you're up.
Farewell.
For the Nilfgaardians of Pitchcalm. Whose was it? Greetings. Greetings.
Oh, you can crop right with the default Control P
What a waste of
page
time.
printing.
The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you
For
comprehend these rules.
screenshots?
No, for
Got a minute?
Oh, for
Oh,
just like
never mind.
printing?
It's glitched.
Aldert Geert,
I thought I could
assistant
do it by
professor
setting the
of
margin,
history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of
but
Rivia.
they're like the page
Looking
code
for a woman.
changes
Long hair.
Of course.
based on the margins.
Horsewoman of...
Folks say an omen.
I can vouch.
No,
Not a...
quite the opposite.
Tired of life.
I seek knowledge, which I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe...
Ah, I see. Rape and cruelty are details of...
Tell... What?
No, but it's only a matter of time.
Many a ruler's...
True. We... The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget architects from...
Gotta go.
A moment, Witcher.
No, and I'd...
But the rules are quite...
Why not?
Splendid. Here's...
hate it when places try to fill in stuff automatically from a resume because it always doesn't work at all.
Yeah. It really never does. I 2-0'd the hardest difficulty AI in Gwent on my first try. I won the first round by passing with 4 cards left, and the opponent still lost by 4 points after playing all the remaining cards. So I won that round and the next one.
What? How are you fighting a specifically very hard AI?
In the settings, there's a separate difficulty option for Gwent AI difficulty.
Oh, well, in the starting area, they have very weak cards.
Yes.
Into that. Thanks.
Isn't there? How many people are there to even play in the main area?
In the first area, though, I think there's just one guy.
Yeah, the scholar, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I bodied him.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Like, his cards are like 3 or 2 strength. Or 1. But then I fought some dudes with like crazy combinations that I still won. But like they pulled out like 3 guys that all double in strength next to each other and they're worth like 5.
Mm-hmm.
But then you just throw out a weather card and then hope for the best. Because really my only strategy with Gwent is play high value cards.
You gotta use the abilities.
Well, my leader ability is double the strength of catapults.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've never once had to use it, even if I've played catapults.
I warned you. Don't be
It's always overkill at that point. It's such a weird game because it's like the real game is round 1, and then everything else is just cleanup. Unless it's not.
Yeah.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons? Gloire en ard fie.
Oh yeah, Zendesk doesn't have computer science. They have computer and information science.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
Looking for trouble?
Don't you look at me. Sleep, child. Sleep. Sleep will lend you strength. She's a fever, has fainting spells. She's in a bad way, Master. A bad way.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well?
Aye,
20?
because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many herbalists claimed you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but,
This ghost.
well,
I meant, what does it look like?
it looks like a woman.
Some rate.
If you don't wallop it, Master.
I feel for you.
Something not right with the... Near in my life have I seen a sum approaching that. If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. If you could drop your price a bit. If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. That settles it then.
Fine.
In Havel, a settlement on the height.
Oh, at Google, Madison, Wisconsin, there's a software engineer early career position. Hey, Nathan, can you verify me?
Alright, what? Oh, you just need me to click through this?
Suck.
Yeah,
Did you hear Anton?
I heard him say something, but I didn't know what.
He said, Alec, you suck.
Why? Tell him that I demand to know why.
Alec demands to know why.
Because you failed Algebra 2 in your junior year.
I
Who
did
takes,
not.
who takes Algebra 2 in their junior year?
Oh no, Alec.
Got him.
Let's see. What? That was in middle school.
Algebra 2? It's a good question.
I think that was in middle school.
Alec doesn't have advanced stuff.
Calculus lessons, algebra lessons.
That was just automatic. I'm removing those things. Like I don't know what auto delivery is in skills. I didn't put that there.
Anton Lidikover. Email. I guess I'll give my email.
Why does trigonometry have to be so hard?
It's just not.
Yeah, it's not.
You're the high
Everyone
copy.
says it's tough, but then it's not really.
It's really
At least
not.
once you know like the basic, or like once you, if you can like know not
That has a bunch
PEMDAS,
of big words.
what's
SOHCAHTOA.
SOHCAHTOA. Yeah, once you know SOHCAHTOA,
It will suck your tooth.
that covers it.
It made me sign in, and then when I signed in, it made me fill out the form again. So
Correct. Get pranked. Absolutely destroyed.
what? Now it's making me sign in again. This might be an infinite loop. Okay, no. That worked.
How is she crying again?
There you go. You're welcome.
What? She's so cute.
Did he say the Joker thing?
I don't know what he said.
Just reset your password.
So when you say you 100% of the main area, did you do like all the
Question
bandit
marks
camps and
junk.
stuff?
Yeah, why'd you do
Yeah,
Oh,
I went to
okay.
all those. Because I think all those random ones, even if it's not readily shown that it's with a quest, it is revealed that it's related to a quest.
Anton, stop talking.
What? What is on?
I just said stop talking.
Shut up.
Whoa.
I think he's talking to his friends on Discord.
Still.
Do it again.
What should I write in the reference box? The example is, as a manager at Acme Co., John Appleseed demonstrated great attention to detail and produced great results.
Oh, I didn't think it'd be something you'd have to write. I thought it was just like, hey,
As a friend
he has
of...
friends.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that if you don't want.
It's required. I would say
You don't have to do that.
multiple college projects with Alec,
I appreciate
where he displayed great procrastination.
it. No, don't be honest. That's not what this is about.
No way to get them back. Hold on, let me test.
So Google's job thing links me to ZipRecruiter, which links to their external Google careers.
So I have to sign up to ZipRecruiter's email list in order to submit that reference. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, it's working. I posted something on my story.
And they don't tell you till after you wrote it.
Yep.
Leona.
Oh, the software engineer early careers in California will still apply.
The early career, it just considers you for many locations.
Leona 250. Leona, are you actually crying
Okay.
for this?
I unsubscribed. Not unsubscribed, I
That's funny.
unsubscribed.
That's funny.
You told them.
I know, she looked like she had diarrhea and constipation.
What in the world?
We know.
Yeah, I don't feel like filling out my ZipRecruiter profile right now.
have left for you is like diarrhea. You can't stop.
Anton, stop talking about diarrhea.
Sean, it's in 2 words about it.
It's not 100%ing the game if you haven't harvested every plant in the game. Yes, I know they respawn.
Lolo Chua.
I was gonna say that's gonna be a tough ask.
I don't care.
So UW-Madison says that they'll have diplomas out by the end of this month.
Yeah, they already sent mine out.
Oh, have you received it?
No, they just emailed me a tracking number.
I see.
And I did receive my digital diploma, which I've added to my LinkedIn profile.
I was gone for 5 minutes.
How'd you receive that?
With an email titled, "Your digital diploma is ready."
I don't have that yet.
I got used to it at this point.
When did you get that?
Today, actually.
Oh, I haven't checked my email today.
Bundy, you sussy baka. Gatorade is so good. That's why I have an addiction to it. It's like drugs.
He's addicted to kids. He says some silly things.
Anton?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't actually hear him.
Oh.
You definitely hear him better.
I got my it says hello graduate. This is a confirmation email, blah blah blah. My diploma's been shipped.
Nice.
Yay. I don't have to
There was
worry.
concern.
I mean, I never received anything. So it just felt like weird that there was no email. I know it's because I didn't go to graduation or whatever. But like, there's no, hey, you graduated, but now I got it.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key, me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at me window, peering at the goings on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? And I says he ain't listening. Just
Fascinating.
afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan.
Never take. You should wait here, just in case.
Press. Ding dong. Good dice dong.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
I can't add
What's
people.
that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh wait,
His
never mind.
throat.
It
He
works.
was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
But when I gabbed him,
I would never add
they
anything.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
Ooh,
found the pan, have ye?
Someone got my snap for my
Documents.
phone number?
Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible. The priceless. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make.
Found the pan, have ye?
For 6 months. That's even more embarrassing.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine?
Just do everything
The
twice.
mine were black
It
with
works if you do
soot.
everything twice.
And I could see myself in this, and if I...
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent
And...
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the
Oh
necrophilia...
wait. My bad.
Hang about!
I gave a lady her frying pan back.
Fry up a nice white fish for soup. Or a pie.
Hype.
Indeed. And I'm not talking about the job website. Ah. I wish the minimap in this game were more zoomed out.
There might be keys for that. I know there's a ton of random hotkeys.
What? What are you doing? Stuff power really hit me. Send me live. Send me that.
Are there any, in the main area, are there a lot of Gwent card merchants? Or just the
Not many.
main lady?
I was... There's a couple other places, I think. I had a website that listed every location that involved Gwent.
Okay,
So you should look up something like that.
I will indeed.
Yeah, like,
I'll be honest, so far I don't get how people like this game more than like Skyrim.
on Instagram?
Just talking about Witcher in
Yeah,
general.
unblock me.
Yeah, Witcher 3.
On Instagram?
I mean, the combat's probably better, and
My Instagram, you got me.
It's true, but it's third person, which makes it so much harder for no reason
Yeah.
other than camera angle.
that is a big negative. Like, especially once mods get in, I definitely prefer Skyrim.
How do you find your block list?
And I didn't even like Skyrim that much. But I definitely have been having more fun with it.
So then there's me with like 6,000 hours in Skyrim.
I have blocked you. I have one person block.
Yeah,
Team
I got much more tired with Skyrim than I did with Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
I will.
I'm interested to see how Oblivion and Morrowind will stack up.
I'm interested in Elder Scrolls 6.
That's not coming out for a long ass time. I am hype about Starfield though,
I'm gonna rename
and
it.
Outer
Maybe.
Worlds too.
I can't get hype until there's footage.
There was footage in the trailer.
Well, okay, yeah, but the trailer did nothing for me.
Are you supposed to use your silver sword against wolves?
I've never noticed much of a difference between the two swords.
Oh, there's a difference,
What?
alright.
It's only because the silver swords have higher like base damage,
Name.
and then
What'd she say?
I don't know, because I've tried comparing the two swords in combat, and they were doing the same amount of damage to folks, which confused me. But it's like their damage stats are different, so I don't understand it.
Some people sound good, you just don't know good sound. You can't. No, I do. It's just I'm forced to do it. Decided what to do. Go short. Got it.
Massimo says he could guarantee me a job at the vet
Sam,
school.
boo. Sam, you-
Yeah, that's like a $10 an hour job.
Oh.
He just like pulls
Okay, Leona, send me the video now. Jackson and
hard drives and stuff and sets up systems.
Who does that?
Massimo.
Oh, Massimo works at the vet school?
Yeah, but like in their IT lab or something. He just works as an IT guy.
Oh, interesting.
He says it's really a basic job where he just like will watch a podcast or something and
Literally
do
came
that.
to the adoption center, but your parents were forced to take you back. You're literally built like a Simpson. You couldn't even be talking. What's like wrong with you, please? Literally, no one cares. You look like a Smurf. I did say something, yeah. I don't know. Honestly. Why is why is someone born? I'm a it literally is not.
Good folk! Murder! Dryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir.
I'm a cannibal.
Non-human.
Okay, I'm done. Yeah, let's not forget your food. Oh my god. Were you miss paying sports for class? It was so fun. I remember that.
Sweet Melitula. They'll be settlers all south of the Yaruga and bring in Nilfgaardi.
Shut up before I literally found your head into my grave. We don't talk about that.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the Hungry Gap. They've taken all our grain.
You parents like the other side of the street.
What now, you piece of filth?
With coffee. Do you want to play love with me?
Anton, do you remember what's going to happen to our UW email?
It's gonna go away. I don't know when though.
Fiona, did she use like a nail file on your teeth?
I don't think he should use a nail file on his teeth. That sounds like a bad idea.
You get very sharp teeth.
Is that what your brother's into?
Hey man. To each his own. I gotta go down to eat BRB.